Hello world, it's rather late in the day for me to be doing this. I completely forgot. I kind of slept in this morning and went out to Bud's and had breakfast. We were the only people in there. We were going to sit outside, but since no one else was inside, we sat inside. And it was quite nice. A nice break. Kind of a mixed day today. It was very hot, sunny, and then it got cloudy, and now it's back to being hot and sunny again. Spent a lot of time outside planting 9 trees, I think it was, today. And now I'm just relaxing, and I realized I never did the daily devotional. So sorry for the late post, but here it is. The devotional today is entitled Me, Myself, and I, and it's written by Mary Ludy. And it's based upon Romans chapter 15, verses 1 through 3, New Revised Standard Version. We who are strong ought to put up with the failings of the weak and not please ourselves. Each of us must please our neighbor for the purpose of building up the neighbor, for Christ did not please himself. And Mary writes, recently a reporter interviewed people in a park who weren't wearing masks as mandated. They offered different reasons for going maskless, some embarrassed, oops, forgot it, some medical, my asthma makes it hard to breathe, some scientific, an article said wearing masks outdoors can be harmful, and others defiant. It's my body, no one can tell me what to do. Defiance beat the rest, 3-1. Now this is a devotion, not an argument. It isn't meant to tell you what to do about masks. It isn't meant to judge your choices. It's meant to prompt a reflection on Scripture. And Scripture says nothing about masks. But Scripture says a lot about freedom and how we're meant to use it. It says a lot about refusing to believe I have a duty toward others, about not caring if I do. It says I pervert God's intentions when I shape my existence around the conviction that I need please only myself, that no one but me has any say in my life or the way I live it. We think of the Antichrist as a being who will appear at the end of time to engage a last cosmic struggle with Christ. But the struggle is already engaged. The Antichrist is already here, contending against love every day. It's not some mythic being. It's the fist-pumping conviction that nothing is as sacred or heroic or as worth defending as me, myself, and I. Mary's Prayer. Healer of our ills, cure in us the anti-love that prides itself on owing nothing to anyone but me, myself, and I. Amen. Oh, it's a tough one, isn't it? Especially in our very individualistic, hyper-individualistic society in the United States. Christianity is a community-based faith, just as Judaism. It came out of Judaism, which is all about community. And much of what Jesus talks about are when people start to think more of themselves and less of others. And that's not to say that you should be a doormat and let people walk all over you, but simply that your focus in life should not be getting what you can for yourself while you can get it without regard to anyone else. Christ was all about caring for the other. And he said the 2 greatest commandments were to love God with your entire being and love your neighbor as yourself. You can't do either of those 2, if you're totally focused only on satisfying your own needs and wants. We're in this together, people. We'll live and die in this together. So let's make the most of it. Let's live together and make the choice to live in a way that all know that they too are beloved children of God. See you tomorrow, hopefully.